2015, Australia was a cultural hotbed, with Australian pop culture becoming so prominent that it rivaled even that of the US. From the cities to the outback, Australia was doing pretty well for itself. Except for here. Wittenom, Western Australia, practically a ghost town, with only 6 residents. 50 years before, it was a booming mining town, with shops, a tight-knit community, and a happy population. This raises the obvious question, what the heck happened? Did the mine run dry? Were there more opportunities elsewhere? Did everyone just get bored and leave? The answer is none of those, instead being something a bit more sinister. In 1917, some surveyors for the Australian Mines Department were surveying the region known as the Hamersley Ranges when they discovered a material known as chrysotile, which was used for various purposes at the time. In 1937, a man named Langley Hancock presented samples to a nearby mine that mined chrysotile, a material very similar to chrysotile. The chrysotile was appraised for about 70 pounds per ton, which was worth a lot back then. I couldn't find a good source. Hancock set up a mine at Wittenom Gorge with the help of the chrysotile mine owners, Iselwyn Walters and Walter Leonard. The trio also bought some mines from a man named Leo Snell in nearby Yamper Gorge. Over time, a train station would be built near the mines. In 1943, the Colonial Sugar Company took over operation at the mine for some reason, and in 1958, a small town was built near the mines for the workers to live in. This town became Wittenom. At this point, you're probably wondering, how the heck does the town get shut down from here? It's a mining town, and sure, it's about as safe as your average mining town can be, but it's not like everyone's dying. Well, that's because I forgot to mention one key detail. Chrysotile is the scientific name for asbestos. They were mining asbestos! The asbestos particles got into the air of the surrounding town and caused some fun health conditions such as lung cancer, asbestosis, mesothelioma, cancer of the gastrointestinal tract, cancer of the kidney, cancer of the throat, and scarring of the lungs, all of which cause you to die. The government of Australia realized this, and in 1966 they shut down the mine. Countless residents, fearing for their lives, evacuated the town, though some remain. Now here we are, back in 2015. Only 6 residents remain, though I could only find 2 of their names for the life of me. Their power was shut off, and they had to drive hours to do things like go to the hospital or renew their license plates, but they still stayed. In 2022, the Australian government decided that enough was enough and forcefully evicted the one remaining resident, Lorraine Thomas. Thomas stated that she was sad to leave her home of 40 years. Today, Wittenom sits abandoned, and the Australian government is making plans to completely demolish the site. Once a booming mining town, now sits abandoned. Honestly, it's kind of sad seeing all the lives that were cut short and upturned by an invisible rock. If you would like to read more about the Wittenoom tragedy, I've linked the sources used for this video, and I really think you should look more into this fascinating topic. I've also linked a website fully dedicated to the Wittenoom tragedy and its victims. Thank you for watching, and this has been Playhouse.